A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
We're up and running then. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Teller with the clearance. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Svensson. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pinches it off him. Ryerson supplying the width on this right-hand side. Ryerson. Very nicely done. He whips it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Garcia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Girassi. And it's made its way to him. Goes for the shot! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's heaved it away. Tries from a long way out. Still goalless. Good ball, good take. Now it's Girassi. And it's Chan. Chan! It's off target and by quite a way.
Chan most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Adeyemi. Now it's Girassi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Sabitzer. A prize to finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Bayer Leverkusen genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a go!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Brandt. Andrick works it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he was quick to react. Teller.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Girassi. Now it's Brandt. And he's in on, takes a shot! And again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Dortmund, after 41 minutes, is number 27, Adeyemi.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Space for him to turn and look. Bensebaini gets it away, and they're quick to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. He has found the way through, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Teller.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Borussia Dortmund looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Down to business again. Borussia Dortmund currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Can he latch on to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palacios. He's in plenty of space here. Chan. And he thumps it clear. He might be in here! Tries one from range! Palacios. Threads one in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Delivered low. Chance! Oh, he's been... in he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 35.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about within shooting range.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that is one way to stop him. being shifted off it. And that should get the job done.
For this match was 60,000.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Garcia, can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Brandt, spread to the right. Grimaldo, and Garcia. Now it's Girassi. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great vision. Now it's Garcia. And the shot! Goal by Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Alex Garcia. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Shoots! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible big chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Chan. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Borussia Dortmund dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Ryerson makes a move down the right. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly met. It's Chan! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 27, Adeyemi. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Joe Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
With so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now this could be a chance.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Ben Seguir. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes for a shot! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund found a way, forcibly.
There will be
now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Bellingham has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Palacios. Chan running with the ball. Bayer. Ah, such a clever touch. He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we're done. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Borussia Dortmund have done it. There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.